everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's story time. So listen to the story and enjoy. The story is about the magic spell. Once upon a time, a beautiful kingdom named Varanasi was ruled by a King Vishnudatta. He was a brave and generous, kind king. He looked after his people very well. The people in his kingdom had plenty to eat and a fine lifestyle. The royal priest of Varanasi was a learned and knowledgeable man. He knew all about the holy books and even knew all about the rites and religious customs. He also had the knowledge of a magic spell. The power of magic spell would mean that one could control all the people and animals as they liked. But for this, some rites and rituals were need to be performed alone. Then the spell could be recited and learned by heart. Only then it could be brought in use. One day, to empower himself with the magic spell, the priest went to the forest and sat under a tree and performed the necessary rites. Then he recited the mantra 31 times and learnt it by heart. Then he said aloud, "Now I have a power of magic spell. I will use it to help the people who are in trouble. With this magic spell, I will control people and animals easily." At the same time, a clever fox had been hiding behind a bush near the tree. He had been there for all the time, so in a way he had taken part in rites and performed by the priest. He heard the magic spell 31 times, and when the priest was reciting it, the fox came from behind the bush and laughed. He said, "I also have the power of this magic spell because I was a part of your rites. Now I can also control all the animals of the forest." The priest was startled to hear this. He said, "Hey, don't do it. You will use it for wrong reasons." The wolf said, "You cannot stop me," and the wicked wolf ran away. A while later, the fox saw a vixen. He went to her, looked in her eyes, and recited the magic spell. Then he asked her, "Will you marry me?" The vixen readily agreed. This was all because of the magic spell. Thus, they married in a short time. Then the fox went around the forest reciting the magic spell. Soon all the animals were in his control. Then he announced, "I am the king of the forest. You all must obey me, or else I will kill you with my powers." The fox said proudly. He directed two elephants to walk along together. Then he made a lion stand on their back, and the fox and vixen rode the lion's back. In such a grand and unique way, the fox used to roam the forest, commanding all the animals. All the animals used to fear him. After some days, he thought, "I am now the king of this and neighboring forest. Now I must use my magic spell to become the king of Varanasi." So the fox gathered all the forest animals. Then he made a huge army with all the animals and left for the city of Varanasi. When he reached the city gates of Varanasi, the fox said to the guards, "Go and tell the king Vishnudatta to hand over his kingdom willingly, or else I would kill him. I will now be the king of Varanasi. If he does not agree to give his kingdom, then my animals will wage a war against him. Tell him that I know the magic spell to control anyone who comes my way." When the king heard this message, he got worried. He said to his courtiers, "My brave soldiers are trained to fight a human army, but an animal's army is no match for them. My people will be killed and eaten by those animals. What should we do now?" The royal priest got up and said, "It was my mistake to teach him the magic spell. Now I am the only one who can save all of our people." The royal priest went to the high tower near the city gates of Varanasi and said, "Tell me, O mighty fox, how will you gain King Vishnudatta's kingdom?" The proud fox said, "I will ask all the animals to cry out as loud as they can. The sound of the wild animals will frighten the people and your soldiers. They will all run away, and my army will reach the palace and capture the king's place and get the throne for me. This is how I will become the king of Varanasi." The royal priest went back to the palace. There he made an announcement to all the people: "All must stuff your ears with dough. Any sound, then close all the doors and windows of your homes and don't come out till we instruct you." The people followed the instructions of the royal priest. The priest went back again to the tower and said, "Oh, mighty fox, can you make the lions roar with all their might using your magic spell?" "Yes, how why not?" said the proud fox. At his he commanded all the lions roared loudly. The lion on the elephant backs also roared. The sound stalled the elephants. They trampled loudly and ran off. Thus the fox and vixen fell down from the elephant's back. Soon all the animals were frightened because of the roar of the lions and running after elephants. The fox and vixen were trampled under the elephant's feet and died. The other scared animals attacked each other and killed each other. Rest of the animals who were alive ran away to the forest. Soon the royal priest went back to the palace and informed the King Vishnudatta about this. Then his messengers went to all the homes and told the people to take off the duff from their ears. The people rejoiced that the danger was over, and the King Vishnudatta rewarded the priest for his cleverness handsomely. So, friends, the moral of the story is: be happy and make others happy, and satisfied with what you have. Hope you all enjoyed this story. Subscribe, like, and share, and comment if you thought the video is useful. Thank you, friends. Meet you next video. Bye bye.